Hello everyone, and welcome to episode number 3 of my Minecraft Let's Build series. And very quickly, I apologize that videos have been late recently. I've just been struggling to upload them, but now that it's the weekend, I'm going to have time to pre-record a bunch of videos and upload them, and just my recording schedule should return to the normal schedule. So this area right here, it's looking beautiful, but there's one thing inside of here. As you can probably tell from the title, we are going to be covering interior for today, or in today's episode. And first things first, we need to create an entrance. So what I'm going to do is just going to completely bust down this window and just create a little entrance right there. Then I'm going to quickly decide what block we're going to use for the floor. And with rustic houses, you normally want some dark colors or browns of sorts. So I'm thinking that we go for some good old classic dark oak, if I can find it. Where is dark oak? I always struggle to find dark oak. There it is. And now that we know what the floor is going to be, we're just going to replace these blocks with dark oak. And then we need to slap a door down. Now I believe doors are in redstone. Now there's two choices here. You can use a dark oak door, no, that's not a dark oak door. You can use a dark oak door like that, or you could use a spruce door. Probably going to use a dark oak door and put it like this, just to give it that extra layer of depth. And since you're doing this right here, what you might want to do is just place pieces of dark oak wood. No, not like that. You need to do you, and then I need a shovel, because I don't believe you can actually wait, can you? Oh, you can. I didn't know that you could do that. Must have been a new thing, because it wasn't a thing before. Basically, you just want to make it feel a bit sporadic, and then just have like a branching off here, so it looks like it just is extending out. But first things first, grass is not the best block in the world to have as a flooring. So what you want to do is you want to replace all of this grass on the inside with your flooring of choice, and mine obviously is going to be dark oak wood. And I will come back to you once I personally have finished all of this block placing. Okay, so I've placed in all of the blocks for the floor, and now there's two main things. One, lighting, and we're going to get into good ways of lighting in just a second, but two, these walls are just looking a bit barren. So what you want to do to just fix up all of these walls is any places where there's like a one block tunnel, you want to block them in. You want to place a torch. I'm going to get a few torches and get a torch like right here, and then just place in a wall, then get another torch and just place in a wall, because that one block space is literally going to be used for nothing. And now because you did that, once you look inside, it's just like, oh, okay, it still has a bit of room instead of blocks being pressed up against it. And actually, now look at this path. Nope, don't do that. I just feel like it needs to be extended more. So something like that. Something like that should be fine. I mean, it's not the greatest in the world. You want to make sure that you get this just right. Maybe, yeah, that's better. You want to make sure that you get this just right. You don't want to get it wrong. But what you want to do now is in between the windows, you just want to place some log pillaring, and let's see here. So I feel like those are off, and just kind of create. Oh, something just poked me. Okay. Sorry for that interruption, but I just felt something poke my foot. It was kind of just a bit concerning, I guess you could say. You just want to place all these pillars just so that you can add depth. And now pillars are good to add depth, but very unfortunately, if you have a small beginner house like I do here, then then the pillars can like take away a lot of space. They only take away a few blocks, but it just makes it feel that much more enclosed. Like you walk through here and yeah, it's just, I don't know. I just don't like it. Now that you've done that, what you want to do is you want to put down some carpets, just to give this place a pop of color. Now you want to decide what color. I think I'm going to go for light blue, and you want to kind of place them a bit. This is a method that I discovered recently, and I found that it works well. So whenever I do interior, I always just use this method. But you want to have like carpets spread out like sporadically in certain places, and I know, yeah, this house right here is more of like this is going to be a house, by the way. I know when I built this, I called this a building, but that was just an example. Now we're turning it into a house for interior decorating purposes. But I know this is more of a beginner house. I can't get my words out today. And so, obviously, you're not going to have much space. But now it's time for the lighting. So a good way of lighting that you might know and might have seen people do is by placing torches underneath of this carpet. It exposes no torches and is efficient because it is literally only one block above the ground level. And you don't have torches about the place. Now, I'm like the type of person, honestly, who doesn't really care about torches being on the walls, but if you do, then it's there. Now you want to move on to the kitchen, or you just want to put in rooms. So right here, I'm going to have a little kitchen area. This is going to be like a little living room. The bedroom is probably going to be in the attic. Then like a little, I don't even know. I'm just going to try to fill the space up. But let's go to decoration blocks. Let's get some furnaces. We have some spruce wood, but let's get some crafting tables and some pressure plates. And let's put down a row of furnaces, and then back here, there's a torch under there, so we're probably gonna need to move that. You just have a crafting table, and you kind of want to make this symmetrical, just so it kind of because having things like this symmetrical, it just makes it just look a tad better. Then you want to put furnaces up here like so, and then you have like, and then on top of these you just want to put pressure plates, not on top of the crafting tables because that means you can't access them. But then you just have like this little like nice kitchen area. Then you want to get some trap chests and some chests, which are probably under decoration. Yes, they are. And now it depends how much room you have. Now, if you really wanted to, what you could do is you could just create like a semi-decent storage room, and then just have the chest going up like this, and just have, let's see, 4 times 3, 12 double chests. And this is very sufficient storage for, as I say at the beginning of Minecraft. But if you if this is just too much for you, or it just feels like it jerks out for you, you could always just, what I'm probably going to do is I'm just going to probably cut this back just so it looks just a tad nicer. You might want to engrave that back into the wall just a bit. Or, even better, what you could also do is you could create torch. There's another torch down here. Is you could create, sorry, I'm so sorry for my throat. It was okay today, but then it just, in the middle of the day, it just got sore. And in one of the other blank areas that you have created, or you already have, from little tiny 1-block spaces, you could just fill that with chests as well. So now you practically still have 12. Sorry, I apologize, but you practically still have 12 double chests. But now it's time for like some more decorative things. Those are all the functional things done. Now we want to add some decorations. So we want some stairs and any spruce stairs. There we go. And you want to like create little seating areas. Just just to make this place look a bit more lively. Oh, and also, once we do the roof of this place, which is going to include the attic in this video. So once we do the roof, what you want to do is, for the chest, you want to place stairs like this and then like this. So that way you can still open the top. Chest, but there's still a roof over them, and you want to do that for both sides. Unfortunately, you do get like this little indent area right above here, so it's kind of bad in that sense. But like, you can't have it. Everything can't be perfect. And then what you want, a nice little decoration, is a TV. And if you want to, you can just start knocking some of these areas, some of these blank areas just back. Well, not some of these blank areas, turning some of these areas of windows and like making the blank areas. And you could add like a TV here, and you could put some get some buttons and get some levers and put buttons there, then put levers as like antennas, or I don't know what those could represent. And so it's like a nice little TV in the wall, and then you could have like a chair over here to watch the TV from. Then that's pretty much this is pretty much it, to be honest. Can't exactly think of anything else that would really look. I mean, we don't exactly have that much space. Another good thing to just fill in an area is like greenery. As I said in the last video, greenery just adds some nice color to a build. And for this build, I would suggest getting spruce logs, which we found right here, and then getting some spruce leaves. And where would those be? Right here. And then just like in blank areas, just throw down some little spruce bushes. And they just add like a pop of greenery. I wouldn't place down right. I wouldn't overdo them. Like that's too much. But I would just put them in those like little areas where it just needs something. There's nothing there. And then like, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now moving on to the attic. So what you want to do is you want to completely fill in this dark oak. Completely fill in this in with your block of choice. I'm going to once again be using dark oak. And once I have done that, I can't get my words right today. I will come back to you. So I'll see what I have placed in the entirety of the roof. First things first. You want to create a way to get up here, and if you're in a really small space like I am, I'm so sorry for the coughing. It's just, I know I've explained it a lot. No, I'm trying to go to decorations. I know I've explained it a lot. It's just my throat. It was fine earlier today. It really was, and then it's like it stopped working. It's like it just broke down. So I would suggest placing a ladder like right here, just leading up to it. And now. So what I would suggest doing in areas like this, I would suggest just completely filling them in to create smooth walls, and half slabs obviously are half slabs, and you need to just fill those in with half slabs. I feel like I said half slabs way too many times. But in this area, there's really no way I have found to avoid, placing torches. In this area, once again, I would suggest just completely getting rid of it. I mean, unless you want this to be like a small, cramped little bedroom or a guest room or something, yeah, I would just leave that alone. I might turn that into a guest room, actually. Now that I had that idea, that's actually a really good idea to turn like a cramped little space like that into a guest room. But now that everything's like stitched up perfectly, we want to get once again some spruce. No, we want to get some oak. What we want to do is we want to create we just want to create a pillar upward. And then we want to create a pillar across and another one across, just to establish, I don't need you, just to establish a sense of just having a foundation. And so you want to connect them, and then it could like go up there, just to make it seem like everything is supported. And in these areas, actually, I would suggest going up, not just leaving them like that, because I know that could drive people. I know there are OCD people that would just be driven crazy by that idea. And just to have this go up, and just like a very simple design. And I might mention a lot of these I might mention just really quick. You think I might plan these videos out? Yeah, I had no idea I was gonna do this until just like 2 seconds ago. But in this area, we're going to do, yeah, that's exposed. I just wanted to see if we could break that block, and now I'm breaking more of the roof. Fantastic. But now we're going to see if we can cram any other rooms into here. So a bedroom. I'm thinking a bedroom and an enchantment room are probably going to be up here. So first of all, for a bedroom, you need a bed. And you want to kind of, for the bed, you want to kind of make it feel enclosed and special. So how I would suggest doing that is, I would suggest doing, no, that looks bad. I would suggest doing like this, and make sure you leave open blocks so that you can actually spawn, because I know that's a mistake that quite a few people tend to make. And then you want to have some fences of the dark oak variety, and just place them like this, and like this, and then maybe like that. If you want to, actually, you should probably bring this out one. No, bring this out one more. And like I said, I don't plan these videos out. These videos are pretty much completely made up on the go. And now let's kind of like create like this little roofing almost sort of dealio. And then it might be, yeah, it's quite difficult to reach, but let's just make it feel like it's implant. This is not one of my proudest creations, I'm just gonna say. Let's break the bed. Oh, I know why it looks bad. It needs fences. Okay. You know, that actually makes it look a lot better. I was like completely joking when I said that. That makes it look so much better. Now, we need some half slabs. This is more like me testing building styles than more me showing you how to build. I know I kind of take it in the wrong direction, but that's really what this is. And speaking of which, we're at like 17 minutes, so. And that's like the bed done. Like a nice little roof. And then I think the last thing that we are going to do is add an enchantment table. And there's the enchantment table. Now, bookshelves, would they be under miscellaneous? I think they would be under decorations. Apparently not. Let's just type in bookshelves. I love looking for them, but I typed in B twice. Bookshelves. Why would bookshelves be in building blocks? Like, seriously? But let's not do that. Let's get a torch. And let's put it like right up there. And then let's kind of like do like this and just make it look fancy, I guess is the right word. And no, I'm making a mess here. Making a mess. How about that? And do we get is this an enchantment table that provides the level 30 enchantment? Is no. Wait, yeah, that can be there. Is an important test to ask? Yes, it does. Let's see. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 bookshelves or somewhere along those lines that are used here. And it's just to make it look better. And then finally, the final touch is you want to add carpet. You just want to add, let's do like a dark blue over here. You just want to add like some nice carpet just to yeah, I thought that was gonna happen. You make sure not to cover this block in carpet. That's important, or else it will not set your spawn point. That's just how it works. I've seen people do that as well. You don't want to put any like block or half slab there or carpet. Just don't put anything there. I think the only thing that you could is like, I think you could put an armor stand there and it wouldn't do it because an armor stand is an entity. But that is pretty much it for in terms of the attic. I know you could add some stuff over there, but we are actually running out of time here. So I hope that you have enjoyed, and I especially hope that you will come back for the next episode of my Let's Build series. And let's do the outro in here. Boom!